Hello, this is podcast number 5, and this is the king of all mediums. And today, first of all, thank you for joining me tonight. Today is February 16th, 2021. And please, of course, press the like button or the dislike button. Subscribe to my podcast. And I'd love to hear from you, and I could be reached at email at greatjewatheist@gmail.com. Again, greatjewatheist, no spaces spelled out, at gmail.com. So today I was going to talk about falling down, starting this week, Tuesday, the week of Tuesday, February 16th. But some interesting things have popped up in my life, but and I really realized something today. Well, first of all, there was the topic of woke thing came up, so I wanted to talk about that, but I'm going to talk about that tomorrow. The 7 ways of becoming a white trader. So I'm going to talk about that tomorrow. But there's a very interesting thing I was thinking about. It kind of happened tonight, kind of dawned on me. Before I get into that story, first of all, women, if you dye your hair pink, green, or blue, or some other natural color, I want to tell you it is extremely unattractive. Why are you doing it? If you're trying to do it to be attractive, it is not attractive. Natural colors only. So, for instance, if you're a brunette or you have black hair and you're dyeing it blonde, that looks good. Or if you're blonde and you're dyeing it black, that looks good. Or brown, or red, red. But natural red, a ginger type color. But if you are dyeing it some weird woke color, that does not look attractive, okay? Okay, so I realized something that I've kind of done over the years. This incel again, if you have not been on my previous podcast, incel being involuntarily celibate. This incel has done this, but he's done it with attractive women. And he's become very frustrated with women. But it took an unattractive woman to me to realize what women have been doing to me. And it's funny, like when women say, "Oh, guys are terrible and horrible and all these things," and it's kind of true. Men are kind of messed up, but women are just as screwed up, and they do horrible things too. And it took an unattractive woman to do this to me, to finally realize that. What women have been doing for me all these years, and it was always an attractive one that did it to me. So let me tell you what it was. So about probably December, right? I used to go to the supermarket. I always paid a lot of attention to the cashiers because they're kind of pretty in the supermarket. And there was one, she was kind of chubby, and she was okay looking. The face was meh. I'd give her a 4. She lost a lot of weight. I would find out she was over 300 pounds. Now she's probably in the low 2s, and she's not good for a woman. I'm in the low 2s, so she should have paid me a lot of attention immediately. So okay, it's not bad. Okay, I'm no great shape, so maybe I'll try something. So she's really paying a lot of attention. She seems like she's even Jewish. This is a great thing. She's a cashier. She's no great shakes in life. She's not Nobel Prize PhD or something, she can't say, well, what are you doing with your life? So I said, well, okay, let me ask you for a number. She goes, well, no, let me get your number. Okay. Oh, one thing I forgot to detail. She had this Christmas party she was going to. First of all, you're not supposed to have a Christmas party these COVID days. I said, oh, maybe you want to come? I said, I really don't have a car. She goes, oh, I have a car. I said, wow, this is great, So she finally takes my number, and I'm like, wow, this is looking good, So the first thing, she gets my hopes up. See, these are the pretty girls always did. And then, of course, the letdown never calls, okay? So So time goes on, and I see her, and I say, how come you never call me? Well, oh, I lost my number, and she keeps making these excuses that, of course, are dumb. And, this is the thing is I'm going to myself, I'm not feeling that bad, because this is not someone I'm going crazy for. And again, some of you women out there watching this podcast, you might be going, yeah, you're a pig, that's okay. That's good for you. Good for you. I'm happy you feel that way. So, finally, I give her my number again. I said, okay, we'll give you another chance. So I give her my number again. And of course, she doesn't call me again. So this keeps on going on and on. And I say, listen, how come you're not calling me still? I can't call her, of course, because she won't give me she won't give me her number. So she goes, you got to give me a Valentine's Day present. I got to give her a Valentine's Day present now. I said, no, I'm not giving you a Valentine's present. You got to call me. You got to show that you're interested in me. Because no, it's 2021. That's the way the things work. So I'm thinking to myself, isn't this what all these girls have done in the past? They've led me on. So what do in the past, what do I do? Like a regular schnook. I would have gone and bought her she was like a really hot chick. I would have bought her, Valentine's Day gift. I would have bought her like a chocolates or roses, and she'd been happy and stuff, and she would have kissed me or whatever, and then she wouldn't call me. And so here she goes, with free chocolates and everything. But the fact that she was not attractive taught me what these women have done to me over the past. The only difference was they were attractive and she was not attractive. The attractive women, I would have done it for in the hope of getting them. But they kept on doing it to me, and I kept on saying, okay, this one's going to be the one. This is an attractive woman that's going to be the one that is going to, the one. She's going to be different. She's not going to lead me on. She's not going to tease me. She's not going to be the one that's going to, she's going to be the one that's really going to go out with me and date me, because she really likes me. She understands that I'm a good guy, I'm a nice guy. She doesn't want all these type A guys. But of course not. So this chubby chick in the supermarket thinks that she's like one of these hot chicks. I don't know where she's getting this from. And so of course I'm not even paying her any mind anymore. I'm like laughing at her. I'm like, there's no way I would do one thing. She has to call me first. And even then, probably, why even go out with her? Because she just doesn't have the qualities I like. She's not attractive enough. And this incel, again, no great shakes, of course. But this incel is happy. I don't need her. I can pleasure myself, and I'm quite happy doing that. I can, I have all these hobbies. I podcast. Tonight I was thinking I wanted to open up some 8-track tapes and put some pad in to repair. I can't even do that. I don't even have time for that. So, who needs her? So it's really funny, and it's so much a better way of living. Instead of sitting around, and women, you could take this too. Instead of sitting around hoping for that great guy, that wonderful woman, that wonderful man these days, also maybe if you're a woman, that wonderful woman to come along, go out and seize life, get a hobby like me, podcasting. I'm going to keep on improving on the podcasting. One day, get a nice camera and microphone, like some of these people have, So, don't sit around and mope and, oh my God, I don't want to get up this morning. I gotta out some of these women. They have like 14,000 followers, and they're horrible tweets, and they're just so pathetic. And I put out this great quality. I put out media, I put out singles, I put out polls. I got 198 followers as of today. I'm trying to figure this out. Because they're hot chicks, and people love hot chicks. And they follow. There's one girl, she follows 14,000. She has 14,000 followers. She follows 931. Knowing she's pretty. Wow. But this incel is not pretty. Maybe I'll set up an account as like a pretty chick or something. See what happens. Steal a picture, something. See what happens. All right, so today is the show and tell. We kind of got a lot of stuff. Let me see what's start here. Maybe I'm giving away all my load or something. I'm trying, financially, I'm going to kill myself, so I have to cut down a little bit, but I have other stuff, I haven't shown yet, so I was figuring I could do that. Okay, first thing, cassette, Morrison Hotel. One, my older brother had this. Wow, what a great album. Holy shit, what a fucking great album. The Doors on this sheet, I think, maybe the second album they use an outside basis. Roadhouse Blues, To Begin, Waiting for the Sun, which probably should have been used on the album Waiting for the Sun, but wasn't. Used to Make Me Real, good song. Peace Rock, great song. Blue Sunday, Ship of Fools, great song. Land Hole was one of my favorite songs when I was young. Spy, I'm a Spy, Queen of the Highway, She Was a Princess, Indian Summer Magazine. This is a 5-star. 5-star album. If you do not have this, you must get this. This is awesome. Okay. Next on the musical front, one of my favorite people is at the real David Crosby. I got this. This is his solo album. If I can only remember my name. Now, did a little research on Mr. Crosby, and Mr. Crosby is very to the left. But he loves guns. He's for the Second Amendment, isn't he not? He loves guns, and he's been caught many times by the law, even as recently as 2004 with guns, and hunting knives, illegal drugs, although he claims lately the only thing he does is weed. Bad thing, though. You can see this 8-track tape needs to be fixed. Okay, so one day, I'm going to have to fix it. So I really do want to hear it, because I promised Mr. Crosby, although he never answers me, I think he don't like me. I probably started off on a bad foot with Mr. Crosby. I kind of joked around about his bad cocaine habit. So if you're watching, Mr. Crosby, I am so sorry. Okay. He's written some great songs, I gotta admit. Okay, and the final thing on the musical front. Okay. And what is this thing? This is the Beatles' Magical Mystery Tour album. Let's take a look what's inside. It says it comes with a 24-page booklet, but I don't see a 24-page booklet, but there are some beautiful photos. Let's take a look. It gives you a little, cast, and got some pictures of the bus ride. All these people are probably dead, unfortunately. And you see the Beatles. And some more stuff. They give you the lyrics of the 5 songs from the movie Magical Mystery Tour, Fool on the Hill, Blue Jay Way, Your Mother Should Know. I'm a Walrus is also Flying, which is an instrumental, which was credited to all the Beatles. There's also the 24-page color book did not come with this, but very happy. I paid very little for this on eBay. There is, I think Jack Nicholson, his name looks like Jack Nicholson. Okay, so that's on side 1. On side 2, there's some very nice tracks. Hello, Goodbye, Strawberry Fields, Penny Lane, Baby You're a Rich Man, and All You Need Is Love. I think this is a 5-star album too. So both of these are 5-star albums, I would say. And the David Crosby album could be pretty good, but I can't listen to it tonight, and I do not have the time to open it up. I'm really scared. I haven't opened one. I figure I can have a small, one of the screwdrivers. I'm just going to try popping one of these open. So, see what happens. A little nervous about it. Okay, let's see what else we have. what else do we have here? Okay. I'm going a little bipolar lately. See what this is. This is a, it's hard. You ever notice everything's hard to open these days? Okay. This is a light show. I don't know. I thought this would be bigger. So it projects light to your ceiling. And I'm trying to figure out how it would work. It has a remote control. It doesn't have batteries. I can always go to the 7-Eleven. It has a little booklet. Okay, has a user manual, and has a DC. Showing what it has. Play, story mode, LED mode. Looks a little complicated, you know, so it's probably going to take a little while to figure it out, so maybe we'll leave that for tomorrow. Starry projector, star colors, red and green, water wave colors, red, green, blue, and white, lighting module, sleep, auto sound, flash scan systems. Pretty impressive. If you look over here, they had different color type. That's what you can see, and wow, that's gonna be cool. And I'm just, you know, always like to experiment with different things, and we'll see what it is. Okay, let's see what else we got. Okay, so now the weight loss plan, again, I'm a fat bastard. It was funny, the guy used to say that I was obese, and technically he's right, I'm a class 1 obese, which means I'm just in it, you know, probably 10 pounds in it. So these things look interesting. These are called keto fat bombs by Sunfast, and they actually have this thing that's really popular called MCT, which is MCT stands for medium chain triglycerides, and I'm not completely sold on them, but they're supposed to give you a lot of energy because MCTs are a type of fat which aren't digested. They go right to your liver, and the liver, of course, just puts it right in your blood, and they can pass through your blood-brain barrier and give you energy. And I have to show this to my nutty friend who's a Dave Asprey, and the MCTs, see it says coconut oil MCTs over here, so after I'm done with this, I'm going to show this to my nutty friend and my brother, because they're big into MCT, and they do the bulletproof coffee, which is MCT and butter, and something my brothers mentioned that taking insulin is not a good idea with this, but diet. Okay. All right. Okay. Now, you notice I had posters the other day, but I'm not the brightest person in the world. You know, I'm not very good. I'm very abstract thoughts. You know, if you give me, I could debate you. I could take your argument, like the fascist argument, when a stupid moron like Keith Olbermann calls Donald Trump a fascist. I mean,